Hey guys, it's 12:25, just after midnight, and I've got one of these, a PlayStation 4. And this probably won't be the first unboxing you'll see, and it probably won't be the last, but I figured as a gamer with a gamer channel, I've got to get this up there. So here we are, PlayStation 4, American, obviously. This was purchased at Best Buy just after midnight. Take a look at the package there. Got some games laid out on the back. Obviously launch games and some that didn't quite make it. Watch Dogs there. Nothing too special going on the sides. You can see, pretty cool box though here for the PS4. Obviously jet black, 500 gigabytes. Not going to change that hard drive out anytime soon, but you do have the option of replacing the internal drive with something up to 1.5 terabytes at the moment. Probably have bigger drives coming out soon. White side here, you can see everything that comes in with the system here. Obviously a controller, HDMI cable, AC adapter, the mono headphone, the USB charging cord for the controller, and then some manuals in there as well. Let's take a look at it. Let's get to opening this thing up. Maybe. You can see inside, obviously we got the console. Go over here first. Oh yeah, the DualShock 4. I've held one of these before. I played with it at Tokyo Game Show, obviously. There you go. That's the new controller. Most obvious changes straight out the gate. You're going to see a touchpad here, right in the middle. That also presses down as a button. You also see that we have share and options instead of start and select. They've kind of modernized the names of the buttons. Obviously share is going to be to put your content out on Twitch or to share it out to Facebook. Options is obviously a little bit more accurate than start that we still use these days. And then if you look at the back here, you'll notice the other huge change are the L2 and R2 buttons, which have actually undergone a drastic change here to feel a lot more responsive than they previously did. And you'll see the light bar on top. This can change to a variety of different colors here, doing different things to allow you to know what player you are, blue, red player, etc., as well as correspond your controller on screen if you're using a camera, something like that. And then obviously it charges here. The PS4 actually uses micro USB to charge instead of mini USB, which was on the PS3. So this is going to be the same as a Vita 2000, as well as a lot of the current Android cell phones. Anyway, that's the controller. Really like what I've used of it so far. What do we got here? Special offers. I don't know if I can show you these special offers. Nope, there's codes inside. But anyway, you get like a week free of PlayStation Plus. You get a value on Music Unlimited in there. That comes along with the console. Quick start guide. Sealed up. What do we got? We got a quick start guide, a guide de mise en route. No, that's not even right, probably. Anyway, quick start guide is exactly what you would think it would be. So basically, here's how you get going with your console. I've already got my 1.5 upgrade sitting on a USB stick to go ahead and get upgraded without having to hit the server. This looks like it's going to be the same thing here in Spanish. So. And then the actual instruction manual. Obviously these things are very digital these days, so it's not going to be the thick manual it used to be. But that is the safety guide for the PS4 right there. Precautions, blah, 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 blah. A couple of different languages in there. So there you go. What else do we have here? Let's pull this whole side cab out here. Wow, slew of cords. So that right there is the mono headset. It's very nice of them to include that this generation here. So you'll see if we pull this guy out here. I mean, obviously it doesn't cost them very much to include this with the console, and you can use this for voice chat, wireless voice chat. And another thing we didn't get to on the controller there is actually that you have a jack right there on the bottom. I don't know if, yeah, that plugs right in just like that. And then obviously you can use that for your voice chat. It's mono, of course. Stereo headset support is forthcoming, but you've got your mono headset. Plugs right into your controller now. The other thing I didn't mention before is that there is now a speaker on the controller as well. If you've ever used a Wii controller before, they'll be able to do that kind of simple sound coming out of your controller like that. Anyway, it's your mono headset. As far as options go on the little clicker here, just an on and off switch for your mic. Just flips off and on. Very simple, black and blue. All right. What else we got? Not even going to bother opening that up, but that is obviously going to be your charge cord for the controller. Again, as you can see, micro USB this time, so this end is going to be a lot smaller than if you were used to a PS3 controller. But again, this is a standard format used with Vita 2000, and again, most current Android smartphones use the same thing. So this is the same thing obviously I have on my Vita as well as my own smartphone, so 3 different devices that use the same plug. Hooray for being universal. We're not done in here yet. It's the most amazing bit of the bunch right here. Power cord. It's heavenly. Look at that. Nope, it's a regular power cord. And last but not least, they actually included an HDMI cable this time, so you don't have to buy one on Amazon for 99 cents or at Best Buy for $40. Obviously, it's an HDMI cable. As far as the length goes, I don't know, maybe 3 feet or so. Probably about 3 feet. So there you go. If you need anything longer than that, obviously a standard HDMI cable can be used. All right, that's it for that side cab. Nothing left there. And I think that's just going to leave the console. So here we go. There you go. PlayStation 4. It's going to be the front of the console there. You can see the disk drive there and a couple USB ports on the front. As well as I think some internal light signals come up over here. Power button is here. Eject button down here. It's a side loading tray, of course. And in the back here, you can see a variety. You've got your Ethernet, obviously, audio options, HDMI. I believe that this is a proprietary port for the camera here. Bit of a sleek look out the back, and then obviously the power goes in there. So obviously you typically would set that horizontally, like so. You see it's very, very thin actually. At least height-wise it doesn't, take up very much space there, especially if you compare that to a launch PS3, even a PS3 Slim, even the Super Slim's probably about the same height there. PS4 might just be a little bit taller. Obviously it goes back a little ways, so length and width there. But it keeps a very low profile, obviously a flat profile. And then it does look pretty sweet there. You've got the sleek side over here and then the matte over here. And this is actually matte down here. So again, looks very similar to the Xbox One. Obviously that wasn't intentional either way there, but they do look very, very similar. And this kind of has the more aerodynamic, sleek back look. Anyway guys, that's it for the PS4 unboxing. Obviously, we want to get going, play it. So that's what we're going to do. 12:36, it's time to start gaming. Thanks for watching guys. Obviously I'm going to get some gameplay footage up for you here, as well as some Vita stuff up later, so look back for that. Thanks for watching.